what I told them I wanted for the salary was probably more than what they made. Okay, y'all, let me turn down my air conditioner just for a moment, though, to talk to you about when you're on interviews, right? So let me help you get your quality of life on today. So went to an interview, and a question that was posed in this particular interview was like, it was about salary or whatever. And the woman told me, she asked me, what was I expecting, right, for a salary? I told her what my expectations was, but they were negotiable. And let me tell you, what I told her had to be very much so higher than, very, very much higher than what they were offering for the position. Now let me tell you, my drive to this place was pretty far. Accessible, but pretty far. But let me get you back to the real deal. So, talking with this lady, and she says, oh, but clearly you didn't go in there entry level at your old position making, what you say your expectations was. No, I didn't. But guess what? I got over 20 years experience in a certain industry. So obviously that's what led you to call me for an interview, right? Because for one, you like my longevity. You know that it's probably more efficient for you to plug me into your company than to get a teenager or whatever, someone with, not the qualifications that I have that can pull this off for you in a short amount of time. Okay. Also, with that being said, you're talking about entry level, but my experience is not entry level. So you're going to have to pay. Like, that's just what it is. And you can't, what's the word I'm trying to say? You cannot, like, shortchange my industry experience in an interview just to try to get me to your wage level. You can't do that. And so for somebody else that may have been, or I don't know, maybe you go into an interview, maybe you don't, maybe you feel like you have to take what they're offering, but you don't. And we need to start standing up for our experience. No, I didn't make that 20 damn years ago when I first got into this industry. Of course I didn't. But you will be getting the benefit without all of the learning and the teaching and the training of me, of my 20 years installed in your company from day one. You know what I mean? So stop letting these companies shortchange you on your experience or talk down on your experience just because they want somebody fully qualified for the position, but at the same time you want to pay them entry level wages. Don't settle for that. Don't settle for that at all. And I did get some advice from someone, I think on TikTok, that said when they ask you what are your salary expectations, just say, well, what's the budget? What is the company allotted to budget for this particular position? Throw it back on them. And then, so you guys can come to an agreement, because there is a cap. If you don't know, there is a cap. When you go into a place, there's a cap. So if you come in making almost the ceiling of what that pay grade is, for me, And from my experience, then when it comes to your raises, if you're in the same position, then your raises are a little bit more shortchanged until you move up to the next level. You know what I mean? So that's the experience that I've been through in my life. So I'm coming, 3/4 up the level of the position. But I still want to be able to make moves, be promoted, let you know that my foot is in the door from day one, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for growth, and I'm looking to add more experience on to this 20 years. So if it don't work out with you, I can still use what I learned from your company too, and put that in my resume and get more experience to be marketable to somebody else's company. So that's my word for today. Don't let these companies, don't let them keep shortchanging you on your experience. Don't do that. But I thought I would share, because that was interesting when she said that to me. That was very interesting, and I believe what I told them I wanted for the salary was probably more than what they made. But hey, that ain't my business. That ain't my business. I'm just gonna keep it moving and know about me. So I'm gonna turn back on this air conditioner and be great today. I will talk to you guys later.